Hey guys, how are you doing? It is Sunday and we are about to make dinner. So somebody shared this in one of the keto groups, so I thought that I would make it and it sounds delicious. So this isn't your ordinary meatloaf. If any of you grew up eating meatloaf all the time, drop some flames below because I know I did. If you're watching this live, go ahead and drop a 1. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop a 2. Sorry we missed you, but you need to let me know if you try this recipe, and you can go ahead and like and share. That's awesome. So let's dive right in, guys. We are going to start out with 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, and this has been softened. So to that, we are going to add a cup of pepper jack cheese. And that looks about right. I never measure it. Right, guys? Anything. We're going to add garlic powder. And this is all to taste. If I had to put a measurement on it, I'd say half a teaspoon. We're going to add some onion powder. And it calls for jalapenos, but I unfortunately didn't have anything like that. And Ange likes spicy food, so I'm gonna add some crushed red pepper to this. All right, and then of course, as always, salt and pepper. And we just use Himalayan salt, table salt, not so much. I love spices. This already smells amazing. And of course, just regular pepper. And then we're gonna give that a quick stir. I actually, before coming on, I wanted to make sure my cream cheese was softened, and I broke my spatula trying to stir it. So that just happened. I was very sad. All right, guys. Oh, this smells so good. I've never made this before, so it should be interesting. So we're gonna just mix all that in there, and we're gonna set this aside. Okay, so then in this pan we have 1.5 pounds of ground beef. I'm gonna take my rings off for this because we're gonna get down and dirty in here. So to the ground beef, we're gonna add 2 whisked eggs. Pour that right in. And we are, well, again, the recipe called for what is those? Breadcrumbs, but I don't do breadcrumbs. So I actually took pork rinds, filled this baggie up, and then crushed it down to almost like powder. We're gonna add that. So that would be about a cup of pork rinds. Add that, and of course you season every step of the way, so salt and pepper goes in there as well. All right, and then the fun part, guys, we're gonna dive right in here and we're gonna mix this all together. I always forget to preheat my oven now. I don't really know why. How you guys doing tonight? I'm excited for this. I hope it turns out. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't turn out. And then as a side, we're gonna make some summer squash and zucchini. So go ahead at this point. I'm gonna do it really quick after I wash my hands. All right, I'm gonna preheat the oven for, I think the original recipe called for 350, but we're gonna up that, and we're going to do 380. So I will get that started. All right, guys, so this is all mixed together. Now the fun part, we'll see how this goes. In a bread pan or meatloaf dish, I guess, You're gonna line it with some parchment paper and just set it down in there very nice and neat. Have some handles on the side so you can pull it straight out. So we're gonna take a little over half, I would say, and plop it right in here. And then we're just going to form this to the pan. And you want to go up the sides because we're going to put this cream cheese mixture in the center of this. Are you kidding me right now? This sounds amazing. So, Angelo got mad because I kicked him out of the kitchen. It was super funny. All right, so push this all up the sides. If you feel like you don't have enough, go ahead and take some more. But with the other portion of that, you're gonna make like the lid. So, push, push, push. And the recipe, it called for, I think, a pound, but I honestly don't think a pound of ground beef would cover the bottom of this. So, and just playing music. Can you guys hear that in the background? Well, actually, he's just tuning his guitar right now, but. All right, guys. So, I just want to make sure that this is all good because I don't want the cheese to, this is kind of like a pottery class. That was one of my favorites in high school. All right, I think this is good. So really quick, what this looks like is this. All right, so just nice and formed in there. And then the good part, we're gonna take this cream cheese mixture and put it right in the middle. I'm doing all of it. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, guys, and then just spread that. Oh my gosh, this is so much cream cheese. Angelo might not like this because he's not a huge fan of cream cheese, but me, on the other hand, yes. Who else is a cream cheese lover? I'm telling you. All right, guys, so, all right, with that, this is what it looks like. It's so heavy. All right, so with the rest of the meat, which is approximately this left over, let me get this out of the way. We're just gonna form, just push this down, and we're just gonna form a lid. So like a big hamburger, really. And push it out. Make sure it's not too thick. I think this is gonna be perfect. All right, and then we're just gonna put that on the top and just pinch and make sure you just get all those seams closed in. That way your cheese stays inside of your meatloaf and not on the outside. All right, that's it, guys. So this is gonna get popped into a 375 degree oven, and it's gonna bake for about 40 to 50 minutes. I haven't cooked with the electric in a really long time. I'm used to cooking with gas, so I don't know what that looks like. However, I will definitely keep track and adjust any time in the comments below. So let me wash this real quick. All right, so really fast, there was one last step to the recipe. I don't know how keto friendly all of you are on here. I don't necessarily think the original recipe was a keto recipe. However, when they took it out of the oven, they pulled it out and they put barbecue sauce on it, just like glazed it in barbecue sauce all sides, and then they stuck it in a frying pan and grilled each side. That way it was like a nice, like candied outside. However, barbecue sauce can be really high in carbs and high in sugars. So if you do that step, I recommend doing a keto-friendly barbecue sauce. Ketchup is definitely out. You cannot do ketchup. How many of you, your mom squirt ketchup all over the top of the meatloaf back in the day? I used to sew my chicken, jalapeno poppers. I found a decent keto barbecue sauce. That's awesome, Emily. Drop that below. I love keto-friendly things. There's a website, Thrive, that is really good. Thrive Market for keto things. So that's awesome. I hope that you guys go out and try this recipe, cream cheese stuffed meatloaf. Like, what could possibly go wrong, right? So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in and joining me. As always, you can like and share. And it's G. Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to definitely take a look into that, because being in Kansas, like barbecue hub of the world, right? We have a lot of barbecue sauces, but I'm always kind of like, oh, I don't know, that's a lot of sugar. But yeah, so if you guys end up making this, drop some photos of it in the comments, and I will definitely talk to you guys later, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I hope your week starts out with a bang. So have a good one, guys. Take care.